So it's fair to say that AirPods Max had a ton of issues, the main one being the price, but also the case was pathetic and was not really doing its job as a case, because the whole point of a case is to protect the main device, but this case left major portions of the headphones exposed, and so as a result, when you put them in a bag, they could be easily scratched or nicked, or the mesh band on top can easily be torn. So yeah, this was a massive fail that many wanted Apple to fix, and they might be addressing this with the 2nd gen AirPods Max. So yes, a patent today was approved for a headphone case that basically works like most other headphone cases. It's a hard shell case that protects the whole headphone, but instead of zippers, Apple's using magnets and a clasp at the top of the case. Since we all know that Apple has to go little extra with their cases, they can't be the same as what's on the market. So yes, I can definitely see this materialize, and Apple giving us a magnetic hardshell case. Now yes, I know that most patents don't see the light of day, so this could easily be something Apple never produces, but because it's mostly the same as every other headphone case on the market and already uses existing tech, I can see this materialize. And to give Apple some credit, as of late, they have been listening to their consumers, particularly with the Macs. They've been giving us back the ports, the function row on the MacBook Pros, and so yeah, maybe Apple's gonna listen to us and actually give us a proper case with AirPods Max 2. But of course the case was not the only problem with these AirPods, and so let's delve into the other changes I want to see with 2nd gen AirPods Max. So the big thing for me has to be a lower price, because $550 is still ludicrous for these headphones, and especially when the competition is way cheaper than this, I don't think Apple can justify charging this much. Now yes, I'm aware that ANC and transparency mode with AirPods Max is a lot better than the Sony XM5s and the Bose 700s, but the small difference in quality does not justify the humongous price increase over those headphones. And to be honest, for most consumers, the XM5s and the Bose 700s are still perfectly fine. So yes, Apple should actually compete with these headphones and price these at around $499 or $449. That way more consumers can justify getting these. And to be honest, I'm kinda bummed out we did not get the AirPods Sport that was rumoured, because initially Apple was planning to give us 2 variants of their headphones, a luxury variant that of course we saw with AirPods Max, but a cheaper variant that was more similar in pricing to the XM5s and the Bose 700s. And to be honest, I could care less about the build quality of the AirPods Max. I'd much rather have all that tech in headphones that were polycarbonate, so yes, I'm really hoping AirPods Sport is still in the works. Anyways, as for other changes they could implement, USB-C is something I'm sure many want, since it's a way more universal port, and also a 3.5mm jack on this would be appreciated for the times where of course battery life is at 0%, but you still want to listen to music. It's either that or at least offer the adapter in the box. Charging extra for that on top of the ridiculous price is pretty mad. Oh, and also battery life upgrades are always appreciated. Anyways, let's delve into your thoughts regarding the 2nd gen AirPods Max. So Burns Boy says, I hope they will be water resistant, I want to use them as gym headphones. And actually that's another reason why I think AirPods Max Sport would be perfect, because not only would they be cheaper, but of course the lighter plastic design would be a lot more comfortable to wear of course when doing workouts and of course running. So yeah, this would be perfect as gym headphones. But if AirPods Max Sport don't materialize, then yes, I do hope 2nd gen AirPods Max can give us water resistance, though I'm sure the heavy weight will still be pretty uncomfortable I think when doing workouts. Though I'm not a gym lad myself, so I could be wrong about this. Anyways, Bazoink says, has Apple ever lowered the price of the new gen of their products? And yes, many times in fact. For example, the MacBook Air gradually got cheaper with the 2019 and 2020 version over the 2018 model, and as for the iPhone 11, that was $50 cheaper than the XR. So yes, I do think there is a very good chance AirPods Max 2 could be cheaper. So Bruce says, are they going to be half the price? Otherwise, they are never going to compete. Great headphones, but the lowest value of money, the most ridiculous, overpriced Apple product they have ever made. I love Apple products, but to the current scam, he will never own Apple headphones. Wake up, Apple! And yes, I completely agree, these are ridiculously overpriced. In fact, Apple made the same mistake with the HomePod. That was a fine product for the most part, but it was just too expensive. And they've made the same mistake with AirPods Max. Now, I don't think AirPods Max 2 are going to be half the price, since generally do remember that Apple's products are slightly higher than the competition, so I do think $400 or $449, that could be more likely than, of course, Apple matching the Sonys and the Boses and going all the way down to $200 or $250. And to be honest, I'm willing to pay a little more than the competition for AirPods Max because they do have better ANC and the integration with the Apple devices is pretty nice. But of course, the Apple tax we have right now is ludicrous. Bring down the price to at least $449 and that would be a good price. And yeah, No One You Knows also says the $550 price is too high and it should be $399, and also says that Apple complaining about sales figures being low is tone deaf. And yes, I completely agree. I'm surprised Apple has not realized that the price is the big issue with these AirPods. And so even if they don't release a second gen pair yet, it would be nice if they lower the price of the existing version like they did with the HomePods. So Sil says, without lossless audio, they're dead on arrival, and yes, once again, I agree, because if these are going to be premium headphones, Apple should be offering all the features their native service offers. And so yes, I'm really hoping we see lossless audio support on this, and there is some good news because found within AirPods Max beta, I believe, there is references to an LC3 codec that can support lossless audio. So yes, we could see this with the existing AirPods Max, and so as a result, AirPods Max 2 is also going to get it. Now finally, we have some color requests from you guys. Atherfan says gold would be nice, Randomus R wants a dark green, and also Mo wants a midnight. And yeah, those all sound great, especially the golds. I'm sure that would look sick. Anyways, that's about it, but of course, if you have further thoughts regarding AirPods Max 2, of course, let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the link above on details regarding the iPhone 14 series. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.